Hello everyone. Today, I'm going to look through my extensive cicada shell collection or nymph collection and look for any smaller cicadas, any big cicadas, any anomalies within the cicadas, or anything like that. Just some interesting cicadas. I've already got a few pulled out. We'll go ahead and look through some more, so let's get started. Okay. So I have a non-cicada that was in this container. See, I have this container and this container full. Well, that one's not full, but cicadas. Let me see. So I have the smallest cicada I could find, and some of the biggest ones I could find. Another thing I'm going to do is make a little diagram, or whatever you would call it. Put the biggest one here, a medium-sized one, and the tiniest one here. That might be the tiniest one. I'm going to look through here for a few more seconds, see if I can find any bigger ones. And, yeah. So, one thing I want to say, ooh, look at this one. Look how he's kind of posed. I like that. I'm pretty sure these cicadas are the red-eyed cicadas that came out in my area last year or the year before. Might be the year before. Maybe it's a couple years ago. I don't remember. I'm not good with telling time. Not telling time, but whatever you call it. There's a word for it. I just can't think of it at this moment for remembering how long something's been. I'm bad about that, basically. You can see I've accidentally, well, not accidentally, I did it on purpose. I don't mind this blue and green and purple and yellow one down there. I don't mind it. But the red one here, there's a gray and red one. Here it is, right here. These two I hate. They look awful now. That's just my opinion on them now, but when I was younger when I did it, and I did them like that, and now I hate it. You guys can just get a picture of just cicadas and cicadas and cicadas. Yeah, I guess it'd be good fishing bait. But I have no plans on doing that. I just collect them for the fun of it. Let's see. Something I'll let you guys see here in a little bit is something about cicadas that you should know if you're ever out looking for cicadas, or just something you should know if you ever find a cicada. Just interesting to know, I guess. It's how to tell male and female cicadas apart, which is not as hard as you would think, considering they are an insect, which most insects, I don't, maybe they are easier than I think. Some insects are very different between male and female, but cicadas are pretty easy to tell from above or the side. It's not very easy to tell the difference. They usually look pretty much the same. Some cicadas, I think might have different colors, but most of them have one key thing that will tell them apart. This one's pretty big. Has that same shape as some of the other ones do. Okay, let's go ahead and show you that. This is an average size cicada. It's flipping over, or bird, or whatever this one was. Focus. It's a camera. Hold on a minute. Like this. Okay. So I'm gonna stick it down in there. Alright, so it's flipping around. Right. Hang on. Bring it closer down, closer down, closer down. Okay. So right in there, like this, see how this is, and it doesn't have anything but just the ridges that go into the thorax and the legs here? Well, actually, in the males of these species, they have two little discs, so one there and one there. And if it has those two little discs, this means it's a male. If it doesn't have these like this, but this is only on the adults now. So the nymphs, there's really no way of telling. I think to the average person, you can't really tell with the shells. But yeah, on the adults, if you look right here, same spot basically, but on the adults, they have two discs or they don't have any discs. And if they don't, female. If they do, male. That's how you tell. And the discs are known as drums. They make sounds, if you know, I mean, you should know the cicadas make sounds, very similar to a cricket. Or a katydid, I guess. So. Let's see. Just so you know, I think, did I already say that? I might have already said that. I don't think I did, but I might have already said that cicadas are my favorite animal. I think they just pretty much are now. They used to not be. They used to be my favorite insect, but now they're my favorite animal at this point, so. I would like to know to you guys what your favorite animal is. So leave a comment on that if you want to. That'll be interesting. I was expecting to post a video right after the last video I posted, but I just never got to it. So I've been posting shorts and yeah, so the cicada I found might be the smallest cicada I can find. So you can kind of see more, focus on this. There you go. You can see all them cicadas spread out. Now let's go to this collection. Let's go down. Okay, right off the bat, I can see this one. Let's put him over there. I used to have a really big cicada shell. It was huge. It was a massive. Oh, here we go. A massive cicada shell, and I don't know what happened to it. I lost it somehow. Either broke it, mistook it for dust, and just dusted it away. Something like that. Ain't much to go through on this one. But I lost it somehow. I don't know how, but I did. Yeah. Ain't much in this one. I can just kind of give an eye view or whatever you call it, and just kind of see through it. I don't see much else. Okay, let's look at some other stuff with the ones I picked out over here. We'll do a few little diagrams and everything. I guess we'll wrap up the video after that. Okay, so these are all really big cicadas and great contenders for the largest cicada I have in my collection. I would say maybe this one is the largest cicada I have in my collection. But these other ones here, I mean, these are massive cicadas. So, I mean, let's lay all these out like this. So, like I say, not saying these are small cicadas or anything. But these right here that I thought were big cicadas, like look at this one. Right here in the beginning, I think this one I thought was the biggest cicada I have, but it sure ain't. I'm going to toss them back in there. They ain't really big anymore, to be honest with you. Put all these closer together, and these two non-cicadas will push over here. This one I'll leave that one there. And I'll put this cicada up here. Maybe I will put this one in there. I'm gonna make a diagram for you guys. Okay, so you can kind of see the different cicadas in there. Now I'm going to move these a little bit more, and you can kind of put my hand right here. Yeah, and you can see that's some pretty big cicadas right there. So if you guys want to, I know it's a little bit messy in the background, but if you want to, you guys can take a picture or a screenshot of that. I probably will after I finish this video. So that's a pretty good diagram right there. Hand up. You guys can take a screenshot of that, or you can just do it like this if you want to. Leave it there for a second. Alright. So yeah, you guys can get a screenshot of that. So that's pretty cool. And then my next diagram I want to do is just this biggest cicada. Push these over here. I think this one's still bigger though. Let's see. Let me decipher. Sorry, guys. Oh, sorry. Some sort of little sweat bee bit me. Sorry about that. They're called sweat bees. Yeah, I think this one's bigger. I might be wrong, but I think this one's bigger. So I'm gonna lay this one like this. I don't know. This one might be bigger. I'm gonna say this one. I know I've gone back and forth, but I think it's this one. Yeah, that one's gotta be bigger. That might be the lost one. I thought I had it. Maybe I didn't think I lost it. Maybe I did think I lost it. Maybe I didn't actually lose it. I just put it in here and forgot about it. And go like this. And it's kind of leaning to the side, so let's. I want to face it towards the other one, but I don't want to put it. It's not going to work that way, is it? Well, hold on, then. I can move this one to here, put this here, put that there, and move that there. Come on now. I think that's the best I can get. So, on the right is the smallest cicada I have. On the left is the largest cicada. In the center is an average size cicada. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to kind of leave it on this little table. Camera on this table for right now, so you can kind of see. Yeah. So, actually, hang on. I'm just trying it. Hang on. Why don't I do this? I'm just gonna hold a cicada in my hand. Do like this. I think it's a good view. So today I've enjoyed looking through my cicada collection. There's a few things I want to say before I call this video a day, or call this a day. Or end it, I guess. This is a better way to say it. So before I do that, I would like to say thank you for the subscribers. I didn't know I was just going to end up with 5 subscribers. That's pretty cool. I know 5 subscribers doesn't sound like anything, but to me, I didn't have any, and then I went to 5. That's pretty cool. Anyway, so main thing I want to say is leave a comment. I would like to know what your guys' favorite animal is. That'll be something interesting. Because I told you mine. I mean, it's right here. And then also leave a comment. Tell me if you want me to make a video on my insect collection. I'll show you the adult stage of my cicadas. So that'll be interesting if you want to see that. Yeah. And then I'll post more videos, so longer videos like this one. I'll still continue to do little short videos because I think I'm enjoying them too, and I think some of the audience out there is enjoying those videos too. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Oops. I'm dropping him. Anyways, wrap this video up, and yeah. And I'll make another video soon. Either on that, maybe like I said before, we'll do some frog hunting. Frog catching is more like it, but you know. Anyway, so yeah. So leave a comment, and yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next video. Bye.